or whatever, like the teachers who are not good teachers. And I walked away and I had this memory of this clay. So I started taking clay classes. And then in this one clay class, the teacher asked for, it was a color and form. And I knew nothing about color. And then I Googled, and Lauren was teaching a 1-day color class. And that's how I met Lauren. And I was blown away at, Lauren, you are an excellent teacher, and I mean, a beautiful being, but like it's been testimony here and probably after me that, just what you bring out. I felt safe, but you speak to a different part of myself that I'm able to feel safe to bring that out. And there's no shame on making a mark. And you're just like, muck about, let's make a mess. And then to see your messes transform into something is very informative for me. So I took another class, and then I did the open studios and all of this. And I also study Pueblo pottery, and there's a connection between, it's like I go to the mountain, I collect my clay, I build these pots, and and I want to paint. And I had asked Lauren to do a critique of my work, and I brought 3 pots and about 10 paintings to her studio here in Santa Fe. And you looked at my work, and I feel a connection between my pots, my clay, and the painting, and there's like they're relating, and you felt that. You said there is a relationship, and you respected my pots, so like you held them and you loved them, and you were the feedback that you gave me on my painting is really amazing. And so you said, consider applying for Dive Deep. And so I did, and you accepted me, and a 1,300 square foot studio opened up, because my little potting studio in the back of my house is like 400 square feet, if that. It's like crowded. And Lauren is like, you got to paint bigger. You got to paint bigger. And I said, okay, as part of a commitment to myself and to this class, like I have no desire to go to art school. This is my art school. Lauren is a very good, you're an academic teacher. You taught at the university, whatever, but also to just kind of invest in myself for this year, give myself this studio, give myself this class, and see what happens. And I mean, I'm like stapling huge, 4x5, 6x6 canvas up on a wall and just smoshing around. I am like having so much fun. It's hard to find time for clay, but I have to find time for clay too. So it'll all land out, but I really feel like I'm in the right place. And
congratulations on a 13 square foot studio. Yay.
I know, and just the last thing I'll say is that, my spiritual practices, hit a ceiling with the guru and the organization and all. It's just like, oh my God, it was starting to feel real tight. And I've been feeling that my art making has taken the place of spiritual practice in a way, like it is meditative or spiritual growth or whatever. It's like the materials become my teacher. And when Lauren, leads with the meditation, and there's such she wants our insides to come out, like it is a higher spiritual teaching for me. And I feel like it, all the little, the stones have just come into order, and I can just walk forward. And I'm okay to be in the unknown. Like I mean, it's scary, and, it's a big piece of canvas, but I just think, okay, what color am I feeling? And I'm like, oranges, and I'll just start doing oranges and not think about it too much, and then something comes. So I'm really looking forward to meeting here, being in community, and developing like this. I'm in the right place. I love you. Thank you.
We show up exactly where we're at is the best place that we can be when we're making work, even when it's frustrating. It's kind of like yoga, like it's a structure and release. We learn a little technique, and then we're asked to get into a pose and just make subtle adjustments, and then breathe and forget and relax. And so it's been a pleasure watching you kind of move into that process.